I get up. I don't know if Regina said it or you said, Ricky, that now is not the time for us to sit around and watch TV and stuff. I get up in the morning, and I got a treadmill in the house. I can work out for a while. Then I go to my desk, and I stay at my desk until 5:30, 5:45 when my wife get home working every day. I don't cut the TV on. And lately, when the 6 o'clock news come on, I refuse to look at it because I don't want to hear no more about how many more people died. Tell me about how many people survived, because if you're not careful, you can mess up your mental health. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And at 11 o'clock at night, I used to watch CNN every night. I used to watch Chris Cuomo and Don Lemon every night. I can't watch it no more because I'm tired of hearing about this stuff. You know what I mean? I can't continue to feed my soul with that kind of stuff every single day. So I gotta be productive and do something. I just can't sit around and watch TV all day, man. I just can't do it. I watch TV at night after I eat dinner, but I try to watch something that's gonna make me happy. I ain't trying to look nothing gonna stress me out.
Right.
I ain't want to see Chicago PD. Somebody killing nobody. I don't want somebody killing nobody. I want to see something make me laugh.
Chuck, are you a Scorpio? You sound like a Scorpio.
Nah, I'm Virgo.
that fits in the category too.
Yeah, I just can't do it. Because I know I'm the type of person where, I think the older I got, the more I realize that I don't want nothing that's going to feed into my system that's going to drain me. You know what I mean? So if I see something on TV that I feel like it's pulling me down, I'm going to flip the channel, because because I don't need nothing that's going to add stress to me. I just can't do it, man. And so I pick and choose now when I look at the news, and I just try to look at a little bit of it and just keep it going, because I just, how much, every night when the world news come on, when that sound come on, there it is. They give me to tear you up. They give me to tear you up now. You know what I mean? All that stuff. I just can't keep on doing that stuff every day and every night. I can't do it.
Yeah, what I try to do now is I try to get my update in the morning, and then I try to get my last update towards around 5 or 6 o'clock. I cannot listen to it all day long. I don't want to talk about it all day long. I know what's going on. I know it's highly contagious. I know it's dangerous. I know we have to be careful. I know we have to social distance. I know we're not supposed to be touching everything. I know that if I go to the grocery store, I got to wear my mask. I got to have my hand sanitizer on. Yes, people are dying at an alarming rate. My mother and my aunt still lives in New York, in the heart of everything. So I'm concerned on a regular basis. I'm always calling my mom, checking on her, making sure, please don't go out. Please stay in the house. My mother is, she's at a certain age too, and so I'm always concerned. My aunt, she has underlying health issues. She's had 5 strokes and 2 heart attacks. I'm concerned about her. She lives in a nursing home as well. So, those things are always on my mind, and to think that anything could happen, and if God forbid something happened, that you couldn't be there with the person or being alone. They have to be alone through this process, and then even at the end, God forbid, you can't even say your final goodbyes the right way. When you're laying them to rest, this thing is crazy. This thing is out of control. It's very scary.
Yeah, my parents live about 65 miles from here, and they already they good health and everything, but I can't go see them, because a few weeks ago people said, you really don't need to go down there and see your folks because you just don't need to put them in that because they're older, you know what I mean? And my in-laws, I can't go see them either. We can't go see them because of the same situation, you can't, and you see, they don't have, my folks, they don't do the FaceTime thing, you know what I mean? My in-laws don't do because they ain't got that type of phone. They don't know that kind of technology, so we can't see him. Lucky that he got this FaceTime thing there. I can see my son and my daughter almost every day if I need to, but I can't go see the parents. And so it's just like everybody in that same situation. You don't want to go see your parents or your elderly grandparents because they're too vulnerable of people to messing with right now with this thing going on like it is right now. It's just like I said, it's a mess. I talked to a girl down in North Carolina, a trainer. She said she had to get some counseling because she was just, it was taking a toll on her mentally. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I think it's taking a toll on all of our mental health. Honestly, I think it's definitely taking a toll on our mental health. I know when I feel like, oh my God, I can't take it no more, I will take a drive. I won't get out my car or anything like that. I'll just take a drive around, but just to get a little bit of air and to see a different scenery. But it definitely can take a big toll on your mental health, definitely, if you're not careful. Yeah. And we definitely going to have to stay prayed up and still believe God and trust Him that, this thing won't touch us and touch our loved ones. I haven't allowed myself to grieve people that I've lost. It's been 3 people so far from this virus, and I won't allow it to get deep down inside. It's like I have a barrier up because it's not over. You know what I'm saying? And if, being that this thing is not over, anything can happen, and it could put you in a really dark place. It could put you in a really super dark place, and I choose not to go into that dark place. I choose not to. So I haven't allowed even the people that I love that has moved on and transitioned, I haven't allowed it to get into my heart because I can't right now. This thing is too big. Tomorrow something can happen, and the next day something. You know what I'm saying? It's here, and it's like, if I allow myself to take the time out to grieve right now, I may never come out of that because it's still going on and I won't be able to function. So I have kind of like a protector of my mental health and my emotions, how to deal with this right now. And so it may come off to some people that, oh, you're not taking it as serious. Yes, I am. I'm taking it very serious. Trust me. Or it may feel like you're oblivious to what's going on. No, I know exactly what's going on. It's just that I choose to not allow it to penetrate the heart because there's so much going on right now, and I don't want to go into a dark place. I just don't want to go into that dark place.
And that's why I say you don't need to keep looking at that stuff on TV every day.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's definitely not good. And it's so confusing. The TV is so freaking confusing. I mean, like, 1 minute we can do stuff, the next minute we can't. I'm like, what is going on? The 1 minute somebody's saying this and then just stop. Y'all need to get it in order.
I said those people, I told my wife night before last, I said, all those nurses and doctors in the hospital, they're going to help it. They're going through some traumatic stuff and it ain't really hit them yet. When this stuff settle down and calm down, they're going to be going through some stuff mentally.
Oh, my goodness.
That's worse than being in Vietnam somewhere. I mean, you see every single day. You see this, and you're in New York, and they got, even though they don't slow down, they still had 500-some people die yesterday. So you're talking about every day, 700-some people died every day. To sit there and watch that stuff every day, it's got to do something to you mentally.
It got to do something.
Yeah.
I got people from high school I went to school with are gone. That's crazy to me. I got hairdresser friends. I have a hairdresser friend that has transitioned because he wanted to do a haircut at home. Yeah. At someone who wanted him to come, and he went over there and did it, and then he ended up contracting it. Through that, the person let them know a couple of days later that they did tested positive, and then he ended up passing on. A nice, healthy guy. Saying, like, good quality people who have futures are gone.
That's why we have to be smart because, like I said, some of these customers, you think about what you might be doing to take precautions, but not all of them are doing that. You still got people on Facebook, mad, or why y'all walking around with masks on in the car? Why y'all got a mask on? And they're just like thinking you're crazy, and it's like, are you not paying attention? Like,
if you ain't strong enough, they'll convince you to come in there and do the hair too.
Yeah.
If you ain't strong enough.
Yeah.
But
I thank God for a husband. I'm gonna tell you that. I thank God for a husband because if it was my husband, he's just like, no, you're not doing no hair right now. Like, I don't care who asking you, and I respect him as the head of our household and the man of our house. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it
is.
It's
not worth it. It's not. It's not worth it. I mean, as I said, you can, even if your credit get messed up, you can rebuild it. So, and you just tell me you ain't getting paid right now.
Right. That's right. That's right. So it's we're gonna get through this though.
But a lot of the hairdressers are blinded by the money. You know, because I still hear a lot of them talking about, man, when we get back in the salon, y'all get ready for the rush. It's gonna be so. I said, don't think it's gonna be such a rush. Now I keep telling y'all, you gotta get this stuff together. It ain't gonna be what you think it's gonna be. Don't think you're gonna go back in there and the door gonna be breaking down to get you in there. It ain't gonna be that way. And my thing is too, you that caught up in the money that you can't see the flip side. You know, you don't value your life. You know, you don't mind leaving your daughter, your son behind because you're money hungry, or leaving your sister, brother behind, or your mom, your dad, or, you know, because you, your significant other, because you just so money hungry, you got to go back in the salon and do work. You know, when you know what the problem is, there were some styles in Georgia that said they ready to go. I said, you got to understand that things are bad in Georgia, but you still want to go. You don't take the kind of risk. And when you get sick, then you all of a sudden now you want somebody to help you. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Yeah. Well, we're going to definitely have to stay prayed up and stay unified in this thing, you know. I told somebody the other day, I said, I go out of business first before I go back up there and risk my life.
That's deep.
Yeah. It ain't worth it.
Wow. Yeah, I know Solar, where I am, the owner, basically he was like their landlord, you know, not giving them a break. It's just like, oh, well, business as usual. So that's why they had asked us to apply for the SBA loan or whatever, because he was like, you know, each person could possibly get $10,000 as long as you know, get it for business purposes. It had to go towards rent or whatever. So they would credit your account, but come to find out, the most everybody said, if they've heard anything, it's just been the $1,000.
Right.
But see, what they don't do, they don't tell you everything, Regina. What they don't tell you is that, you know, they tell you get $10,000, but what they don't tell you is that the SBA got stipulations on them banks about what they're gonna give you, and the amount of money you get is determined what's on your line 31, your Schedule C. If your Schedule C says such and such and such, that's what you're gonna get. If you took a loss last year on your Schedule C, but guess what? You're not eligible. If you took a loss, you're not eligible. You know, and depending on what your line 31 says on your taxes. If you made $50,000, for example, and you had $35,000 worth of expenses, and you took that $35,000 from that $50,000, you had a profit of $15,000. They're gonna base that loan on that $15,000. They don't tell you that stuff when you tell you to apply for them loans. But see, them big companies like Ruth Chris ain't worried about that bottom line look too small. Because they got the kind of money. That's why they got the money, because they do big business with their banks and stuff. And the big money people are the ones that banks getting the money to. So it's a lot. There's a lot of those small, but that line don't take. They also don't tell you the fact that if you apply for that PPP loan and get it, well, guess what? That knocks you out for unemployment.
Yeah, and that's what.
Ricky, I don't see your picture, and turn your volume down a little bit, because we have no problem till your volume came on. Yeah, just turn your volume down just a little bit. But you're absolutely right.
They inquired her credit.
Say it again.
The credit inquiry. She the
yes.
SBA loan or whatever. They inquired her credit. So it was like, well, I thought your personal ain't have nothing to do with it. So why are they even checking your credit?
Well, they tell you in Congress. Congress told me on the phone call that it has nothing to do with your credit or whether or not you file bankruptcy or not. But SBA got their own set of criteria. The SBA said you can say what you want to say. We judging this thing on your credit. We judging on whether or not you file bankruptcy. We judging on your bottom line. If you go to the SBA sheet and look at who's eligible, who's not eligible, and scroll down there who's not eligible. If you read them, file them, keep reading, you'll see where it says if you get this loan, it's going to affect your chance of getting unemployment. So you got to make a decision. Do I want the unemployment or don't want this?
Well, there's no decision to be made because I ain't getting no unemployment anyway. So give me the loan. Give me the lump sum of money. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, because we wondered, are we gonna? They said they're supposed to go back and pay you, from a certain date. But if you call, it's gonna hang up on you because so many people trying to get through. Yeah. So you don't even. I've only talked to somebody one time, and that was before the CARES Act had taken in effect. And she was like, "Well, we don't have the guidelines yet, so just keep calling." Because until we get the guidelines, there's really nothing that we can tell you. And even now that application has been done, they say, I think in 2 weeks, I guess you're supposed to get some type of award letter to tell you. So it's like, okay, so that's another 2 weeks. So that's going to be like 6 weeks with nothing.
6 weeks, and then it's going to be time to go, and then they're going to take off the mandate to go back to work. I mean, and then even if you don't go, you still can't get the unemployment. That's insane. That's insane. But it is a hard pull on your credit because I have the credit alert. I don't play with my credit. So when I saw that credit alert, I was like, who pulling my credit? I didn't apply for, what's happening? And when I went to go see who it was, I was like, wait a minute, who is this? Because remember, I told you I applied twice, and the second one didn't approve me. But the first one, I didn't know what happened because it wasn't like they give you an email confirmation that they got this application. I don't even know who are you? Where are you? It's crazy. So I'm still trying to. I had a dream that I got it though. That's weird. I had a dream. I was like, is this a dream? I was like, is that true? I went to look at my account. I said, oh, it was a dream. It was a dream. Because this morning I was like, I got that loan. I must have been thinking about it so hard last night that I went to sleep on it because I could have swore
every morning that my phone done went off. The Wells Fargo done told me a check deposit and I haven't seen it yet. Right. So no, it is not there, and I don't even think I'm gonna stay positive, but I don't know. And then you know what, Chuck, you're right because honestly. With the things that they are saying that they're giving us and providing and stuff like that, I have been concerned about what happens after this. Like, y'all want too much information. Y'all up in my business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that comfortable.
I'm gonna say this, then I gotta go, right? I'm gonna say what Regina said. A lot of people going out of business permanently. A lot of people gonna take a hit from this.
We're going to a recession.
Recover, and some people are going to be really struggling. People are going to be losing their houses and stuff because the mortgage company's screwing you over too. So it's like it's just a bad thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna say this now. I gotta go. Look, I call it mortgage company because I say, look, I can pay my mortgage, but if I can get a forbearance on it, if I get a deferment for 3 months, I'm gonna take it. And then the mortgage money I got, I can pay some other small stuff on like hospital bills on that, So I called it, and I thought I was hearing it later on, but she was right because I asked her 2 or 3 times. She repeated herself, so I know she knew what she was talking about. So I said, look, they said you can put your mortgage payment off for 3 months. You got 3 ways you can pay it back. You either pay it back all in one lump sum, which they ain't gonna happen because if you had money to pay all in 3 lump sums, you would have been firm in the first place. All right, the second way you can spread out over monthly payments. Or the last way you can get it, you can put those 3 payments at the end of the loan, which is what I was going to choose. So she said, if you take the loan and put it in, take the money and put it in the loan, here's what's going to happen. So they'll take the money, put it in the loan, and then and redraw your mortgage back up to 30 years again. So I said, well, look, what if I got a 30-year mortgage and I done paid on 10 years? I only got 20 years left of my mortgage. She said, well, you take those 3 months and put on your loan, you'll take that 20-year mortgage and turn it back into a 30-year mortgage. I said, okay, let me ask another question. I said, what if I paid my mortgage for 20 years and I got 10 years left on it and I want 3 months deferment? How you do that? She said, we put on the end of the month, on end of your loan, we take that 10-year loan, we turn it back into a 30-year loan. I said, you done lost your mind.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that, but I'm going to go definitely check into that.
You're going to take my whole 10-year loan mortgage and turn it back into a 30-year loan and get paid 3 more times.
Wow.
You gonna get 3 times the money. And then Virginia Credit Union, told me I can defer my payment for 2 months because I got a hefty loan with them, for years back. And so I thought I was getting good. So they sent me a letter the other day. They said decline it. They said, well, call this number, call one of our partners, and they can maybe help you. I said, okay, fine, no problem. I called them yesterday, and the lady said, she said, well, sir, we don't have access to your account. What we can do for you, we can counsel you on your credit. I said, I don't need no freaking credit counseling. I said, look, I pay my bill every month on time. I said, I was affected by the pandemic. I said, I just needed for deferment for 2 months because I'm out of work right now. I said, but I pay my bill every single month. I said, that's an insult to me for you to tell. So I hung the phone up, and I called Virginia Credit Union back. I said, look, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I said, I pay you. Look at my file. I pay you on time every month. And you can send me to a credit counseling place because I need some help. I said, y'all ain't trying to help me. So you know what? The banks don't care. The mortgage company don't care. Don't nobody care about what you're going through. So you just got to fend for yourself. Like I said, a lot of people, like that dude in Florida, huge salon, he had to shut it down permanently because the landlord won't give him a break. The landlord evicted him. Now, he done put all this time and money and years in that business. And now he done lost his whole entire business. And a lot of other business going to do the same thing. They're going to I rode down the whole street this morning going to the store. I got up this morning at 6:30, 47, going to Walmart to get some things because I don't want to deal with that crowd either because I know it's not going to be the store nowhere. I go down the street, and East Coast service station boarded up. Got boards on the building. People going out of business.
And that's why the president wants to open back up the country so fast because the economy is crashing right now. And so it ain't even about our health. That's why I say it's about money, and it's about power, and it's about control.
Even they open the government back up, everything back up there, some of it still going to go out of business because first of all, ain't nobody buying no gas, ain't nobody going nowhere.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody going nowhere, so that's why the gas
Ricky, I don't see you. Where's your camera?
The gas prices going down. If you got a Sam's Club card or a Costco card, you get gas down about $1.35.
That's true because I think I filled up my car 2 weeks ago. And I still got more than a half a tank of gas.
Yeah. I just go to the gas station and fill up, or sometimes I may throw $20 in there because I'm being cheap, right? I won't fill up because I fill up and keep on driving. I done got to the point that I put $10 in that board and ride for 2 weeks because I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
I my car. I might go to the grocery store on Saturday, go away on Friday on Saturday. That car might not move, might not pull out the driveway again to maybe Wednesday, 4 or 5 days later. Because I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Everybody
Same here.
Thing.
Same here. And the one good thing about it is being an introvert, being in the house is not such a big deal. All I gotta do is do a little FaceTime, I'm good. It's not that serious. Or I just take my little ride.
When you look at the option, when you look at the alternative, you say, well, it's easy to stay in the house now because I can go out of the house and kill myself, or I can stay in the house and be safe.
Right.
So I'd rather stay in the house.
Right.
I don't even go to the mailbox.
Ricky, put your camera on.
I didn't go to the mailbox, man. I just like, my wife, when she come up from work, I ain't going to the mailbox.
I tell you, my husband's the same way. He don't like to go to that mailbox either. I go to the mailbox and be like 50, all this big pile of mail up in there. I be like, nobody. If I go out before.
The same thing. I said I don't go to the mailbox at the salon unless I know I got a check coming. If I got a show paying me some money for a show I did or something, or somebody paying me some money, and I know I got a check coming, I'm gonna go to that mailbox every day. If I ain't got no check coming, that mail will pile up to the top. I ain't going out there. I'm not gonna be in but some bill or some magazines.
I view mine every day, sign up to view it, and I see what's coming. If it ain't nothing important, like I said, whatever. That's my son.
Regina, us women, we gonna go to that mailbox. We gonna go look through that mail. We gonna go to that mailbox. Before all of this happened, and I would go out of town, and let's say I go away for a couple of days, I would come back. All the mail is still in the mailbox. I was like, are you serious?
I swung by the salon car because my light had been coming on for the last 3 weeks. I said, no, I need to go get the oil change. You know, and I didn't want to go up in the place because I didn't want to go inside. So I went up there and dropped the car and left it. So I said, look, swing me by the salon and get the mail. I said, because I just realized I haven't been to the salon and getting mail in almost 4 weeks. I said, I know the mail's piled up because what was happening was that every day, every 2 or 3 days at the salon, I got this many magazines in the mailbox. I've been getting magazines for free for 20 years. I ain't never paid for a magazine. I get every magazine known to man, Ebony, Essence, whiteboard magazine. I don't care what kind of anything. I get magazine. That's all in the mailbox. I said, let me go in the mailbox. I don't want the mailman to come in there and he can't get no mail in the mail because it's piled up with magazines, you know. That's the only reason I went by there, you know. Other than that, I wouldn't went by there. I just said, let me stay.
You know what? It's so funny. I haven't been back either. I packed up my car. When we didn't have like a big they didn't give us much time, you know, when we got, and honestly the reason how I got a heads up is because my girlfriend in North Carolina, they had got email saying that as of midnight tonight there's no more salon, you know you got to shut down or whatever. And I was like, what? They're not giving us no time to like figure it out or nothing. I was like, oh my God. So because I got that update, I got that from her, it came down to us 2 days later. So when I went to work, I was like, listen, as of this day, I'm shutting down. I'm not going to be here. You know, if you're trying to come in, you should come in now. You know, you should make your appointments now and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I packed up all my stuff. I'd say I have packed up about 70% of my stuff. I put in my car, in my trunk, my back seat. And my stuff, I have things in the garage and I have things in my trunk just sitting there. And then because I was going to the different facilities, the nursing homes, somebody got my number. Of course, the older ladies, they're calling, could you come give me? No, I'm not coming. Y'all don't want me to put you at risk. You're in a nursing home. I'm not putting you at risk. I'm not putting myself at risk. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Y'all, I got to run. Y'all be good.
You be good too. Thank you, Chuck. You've been good. You've been awesome. Yeah, but I just carry a bunch of all my stuff is still in the car. I said I was going to go back to go get the rest of stuff. I haven't been back to the salon since March 23rd. I haven't gone back. I need to go get my refrigerator.
Why you shop right now?
And I heard they turn off the water and the lights in the salon.
Yeah, they turn the water off. So
your salon is connected to mine. I think my salon plaza, they did okay. I think because one, they gave us the option before the governor give the mandate. They gave us the option to not work and come out the salon temporarily and to stop payment. So I thought that was cool because I was like, how like, what are we doing? How's this going to work? And then coming back, I think they said that they was going to give us a week to get it together before they start charging us rent again. So I thought that was, I was like, okay, they looking out a little bit. And, I just don't know. I'm going to be very honest. And I don't even know if I even should say this on live because I'm on live right now. But to be very honest, I'm debating what I'm doing. Like, am I going back? Should I go back to the plaza? I have a girlfriend who have a salon. Maybe I should go with her because, it'll be a lot less for me trying to go back and because we don't know what our clientele is going to look like coming back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We don't know, and that's real rap. We don't know what our clientele is going to look like. We could be booming and packed, but then, like I said, a lot of my clientele, I have a lot of standing clientele that are elderly. Because elderly people, they like standing appointments. They like to know they're coming in this time on this date every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of standing appointments that I feel like I'm going to lose. And so I don't know what it's going to look like when I come back. So therefore, I'm trying to be proactive with doing other stuff right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to make sure I'm doing my retail, making sure I'm working on some other projects that I had wanted to work on before. And I don't. Somebody said it's going to be booming. It may going to be booming for barbers. I think it may be booming for y'all more barbers than stylists. You think so? Because somebody just said that on Facebook. They said that they feel like it's going to be booming. I feel like nah. I don't feel like it's going to be booming. I feel like people are going to be careful and they're not sure. They're going to be nervous. They're going to be watching everything that you're doing. I feel like it's going to be a little shaky in the beginning. I feel like it's going to be a little shaky. And then when people come back in, we got to make sure that they're safe too. So we're gonna have to provide masks on the side, have extra stuff. I feel like, or we're not gonna be able to do that client. Like, I don't want to send you away because you don't have a mask and you are a $200 client, but I don't want to put my health at risk at the same time. So therefore, I need to have some things on hand. And so that's when I had mentioned before in the interview that, like in our hair group, some of the people were saying, should we charge a sanitation fee for masks, masks and things like that? I don't think people are going to have the money like that coming back. I think that we probably doing a lot of sales, like maybe some blowout specials and, whatever we do, whatever we specialize in. I think that we probably going to have to do some sales and stuff to come back in.
So you just have to raise the price. Yeah, I mean, just...
but raising the price, how is that going to work? I don't think we can raise the price right now. If you think about it, if people been out of work and we raise the price, how are they going to pay to get their hair done like that? Like, I feel like we all even right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like an even kind of ground. Like, we know what it feels like because we've been out of work and we haven't gotten unemployment and protection and income and stuff like that. But then there's people who are also non-essential workers who's been out of work and now they got to go back to work, and so now they got to get themselves groomed, but they don't have a lot of money to spend like that either. So I don't know if we can raise the prices.
I think if it's not like a large fee, but I think all of us, we got to sit down and really add it up, because if you're adding an extra $200 in just sanitation stuff alone a month, 200 times another year, that's a lot of money. So whether it has to be an extra $3, $5, whatever, I mean, you're gonna have to account for, or you're gonna take a bigger hit on top of being out of work.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Most people, when they want to get their hair done, they want to get their hair done.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, y'all ladies be blessed. I'm ready to move on.
All right, sir. You have a good day. Right. And Regina, I'm going to go ahead and get myself together for today. We've been here for a long time. So I feel like we'll be able to get some good footage that I could cut up and put together, even from the second conversation and stuff like that, because everybody was more calm and relaxed. And we don't have any feedback. Ricky, that was you. That was you with all that noise.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of it when I go back and look through it. And my editor, he'll do an amazing job. I'm not worried about that. And I thank y'all so much. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
And you have a blessed day.
Take care.
Have a good one.
All righty. Yeah, I'm waiting for Ricky to go off. And I'm going to do a closing to the show again. So, Ricky, when you hang up, let me know, because you didn't hang up yet. I'm going to stop your video. Ricky, you still in here. Get off. Did I stop his video? I think I stopped his video. Well, guys, I'm gonna give a closing to the show. I'm still recording. My guests are gone as of right now, and it's just me. So I'm gonna give a closing to my show. We did a good taping today for the beauty industry. We got some good conversation towards the end. and everything like that. We had a little bit of feedback going on with the camera. I'm praying that it does not destroy the whole interview, and it's just, I'm just praying that it doesn't. But I'm going to go ahead and do an ending to the show. So just give me 1 second. Okay. And thank you for watching the Sabrina Marie Show. We had an awesome panel today. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. And remember, never let them see you sweat. Okay, that was my ending. Let's see what's going on in this live. I got a manual on here. Okay. Oh, let me stop this taping first because I didn't need any more from this. Stop recording. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Okay. Emmanuel says this industry too individualized. This is the reason I think that there's so much trouble. Most people own shops just to provide space for individuals. I believe those of us who have group settings, where that's at, have group settings will survive because we can just hire Alex guy and keep it moving. We should see about forming groups for the purpose to strength going forward. What you mean by groups, Emmanuel? Can you I don't understand what you're saying. The industry to individual. Okay, so you think individuals won't basically make it? Like, what are you saying? I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Break that down for me. The reason why I think that there's so much trouble. So, okay. When you talk about salons, right, are you talking about us being in the salon and because, a regular salon, you have different individuals in the salon, and then you have the individualized salons with the plazas, which I already think that's about social distancing already. So are you trying to say that that's not going to survive over people being in salons? I don't know what you're saying. We need to be going forward as a corporation. We need to go forward as corporations. Who? Minority people, you're saying? Or because there's a lot of corporations going forward that are not us. That's how you got the salon plazas and stuff. Those are our ideas, and we just don't have the money to put out. So those corporations are going forward. I need you to break down what you're saying, Emmanuel. You're giving me pieces and bits of what you're saying. And let's see who's up here. Oh, we definitely need to unite. In the industry world, I definitely do feel like there's a lot of individuals and we're not united as a people. And that's in the interview. I was trying to get to that. I don't know if that was received or not. I'm gonna record this too because I don't know if I could use this for later. So I'm gonna add on to this recording. I definitely feel like there's a lot of individuality in the beauty industry. Everybody is wanting to do it for themselves, and there's a lot of cheese, Indians and a lot of people is just running rapid in the industry. Everybody's trying to do their solo thing and trying to build their empire and stuff like that. And it has gotten to the point where regular salons where you can have 5 stations in do not survive because nobody wants to be in the salon full of people anymore for some reason. It is not even the way that salons are surviving anymore. Everybody wants to go into their individual space, cut off from everybody else and be their own boss. Yeah, everybody does want to be their own boss, and nobody wants to listen to anybody because they feel like the next person is going to be too big or whatever. They feel like whatever they got going on in their mind and what they think about that person. So I feel like there is a lot of individualizing in the industry, and it came full strength around this time, like it's crazy that I feel like we can't get on one page. I was very surprised though with the group that I had that is on the same page of staying home just a little longer. I was very surprised to see that. That's a good thing. And to see other stylists around in different states like Atlanta and Georgia, because they're opening up. I think Atlanta opened up Friday. Yeah, they opened up as a Friday, I think. And some of the top celebrity stylists and top people in the industry has come forward and put out there that they are not going back yet. That they feel like it's too soon, and so that gives other stylists who look up to those people to say, okay, maybe I shouldn't be going back, because we need those people to stand up and talk. And that's why I wanted to bring some people who are in the industry on as well. And I'm probably going to do it again. And hit some people from other states, not just being here in Virginia, but in other states as well, on how to move forward with this going back. It's hard. I feel like, do I have much of a choice? I feel like my choice is slim. I feel like I'm blessed. God is good to me. That I could stay home a little longer, I feel blessed. I feel, that I could do that. Maybe I don't even know why I'm concerned, but I am concerned about my other stylists that are not in a position to take off the time, because I know, like, I really had a meltdown. For my people, for my peers in the industry. I really did have a meltdown. I'm like, oh my God. I said, what if I wasn't the type of person who hadn't been through anything, who don't have a support system at home, where I have to go back to work and put my life in danger? Like, literally, I'm looking at the fact, like, okay, what if I'm not married? I have kids. What if I'm a single parent, have children, and my job is in this field, and I build up enough clientele where I can sustain and take care of my household. I'm paying taxes and everything. But then I'm put in a position where I got to choose life over work, and I don't have no support system at home. I think about that. I think about my peers like that. I think about them because everybody don't have a husband or a wife at home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have 3 to 6 months saved up in their account. Everybody don't have those things, and I'm like, man, like, what could we do to help these people? Like, what could, it's a concerning thing. Let me see what you said, Emmanuel, because you writing a lot, and I can't see nothing. Where my glasses at? Now you're gonna make me put on my glasses in front of people. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Okay, what I'm saying is there are too many booth rental staff. We really have to come together and hire people and become businesses and companies. We can help more people if we all put our money together and build one huge conglomerate of shops. I watch sport clips, great clips, and all those other types of salons getting the growth, and we continue to have the system that they have. If we put all our money together in a pot and build a corporation, whether it's barbershops or beauty salon, we can rule, because $10,000 a piece time 3 is 30, but 10,000 alone is just 10,000. Speaking of, I hear you, Emmanuel. I definitely hear you. And yeah, we do have the disadvantage of not having money like that, so we can be able to do those things and to create corporations. And a lot of those companies that you are mentioning, they're really just taking advantage of some people, some of us. us. And I get what you're saying, and we should stick together. It's just, how do you get us to stick together? That's the thing. A lot of us is not trusting with their money. Never had a lot of money, and for them to trust to put it all together, and then it just, everybody got to get on the same page. So I definitely get what you're saying. And yeah, we do need to do some things to come together to work in business. We definitely need to do that. We definitely need to do that. And there's some groups of people, maybe we should start something. It's just like, how do you get people to trust though? How do you do that? I don't know. You can barely get people to support you locally with things that you're doing, because they're so afraid that you're going to get rich off of them, and don't realize that you're doing it for the community, and you're doing it for them, and you're trying to put economic development in place and start to develop programs that we own as people. How do you get people to be a part of? I don't know. Because I know I had tried doing that for a long period of time, and I find it to be very difficult to get people to unify when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, what you guys are doing today? It's Thursday. What are you guys doing? Are you hanging out? I know ain't nobody hanging out. We all social distancing. And we have 50,000 meetings online. I can't even keep track. I can't even keep track of all these meetings anymore. I cannot. Don't forget, we have a show coming out on April 26th. That is this Sunday at 2 p.m. How to survive in this climate financially. That's with special guests Joy Boykins, Eric Stamper, and who else? Who was the next person? Joy Boykins, Eric Stamper, and Kevin Oliver. So that show is going to be Sunday at 2 p.m. I was debating whether to go live or not. Depends on how I feel. Or if I do come on, it will only be on for a short period of time. So make sure that you watch me on Sunday. And make sure you go to the YouTube channel. And guys, I need you guys to subscribe and hit the notification button. Go to the YouTube channel, the THE Sabrina Marie Show, and hit the subscribe button. And go ahead and hit the notification button so you'll know when a new show is coming out. We have some good information that I'm bringing forth. I'm trying to get what's relevant right now, what the different things that we have going on. I'll also be doing some one-on-one shows with myself and teaching on economic development and finances and things like that. And, I think I'm going to make it fun, too, because I want to do something where... Because I want to hit all the demographics. That's one thing about me. I want to go, I go to the highest to the lowest. I want to hit all the demographics. I want to hit, people in this tax bracket, that tax bracket, and that tax bracket. I love to talk to different type of people to hear where they're coming from. And and maybe be a help to somebody and help them out and moving forward and everything like that. So maybe or I can get some suggestions from you guys as well. But maybe I'll have some regular people on who's just starting out in business and hear about the things that they need help in, and maybe you can give some insight to them as well. Maybe you could trust by earn, teaching, and corporations are what corporations are. Also, the percentage of what they may be receiving and the benefits. People like benefits. That's true. That's true. Definitely. I think everything got to be solid and tight, and you got to have and you're gonna have to pull together some meetings before anything does go forward, and put things in order and have everything legalized and in writing and all that stuff like that. That's gonna be super important. You're right. Definitely right. But I'm gonna get off this live. I've been up here way too long. way too long. I love you guys. And I'll see you Sunday. Yeah, have a blessed day.